Go. Going.
We're live?
Yeah,
I think we're live.
What are we doing?
I got it, Justin.
Are you kidding? All right. Listen. I thought we were gonna play the Stone Cold.
Justin's just gonna play it through.
I mean, it's a banger.
All right, now it's just hurting my ears, Justin.
316. Yeah.
Hashtag 316. That was go ahead, Phil.
You said you were gonna play the Stone Cold Steve Austin intro, but I didn't expect you to just play it, and then everyone just like started doing other things. Like you're like side BA's doing something else. Will's just like rocking out up there, but we're just listening to this intro. Like, what are we? Is this like every WEI? Do we just play?
Cold open.
Yeah. What is this?
We passed the WEI live stream for viewers. We got 13.
Wow.
So
Nice.
Wow.
Nice, man.
Beautiful.
Congrats, guys. Congrats, gentlemen. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Post-Sacco show. I literally got back from Maine about two minutes ago. 2 to 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you made a vacation of it, didn't you?
you were still there?
Yeah, so I stayed till today, obviously, but yesterday I was supposed to hang out with Jay and them, and we ended up. My girlfriend got sick. But then we ended up.
I hung out with Jay for a weekend, so I know what that's like, making plans with that.
Yeah. But no, we ended up actually up at Gig and Tony's. So I stopped up to Gigs and went on the lake with them. Saw the whole better than it used to be set.
You saw the set.
I'll put it that way. I saw the set. I'm like, that's the boat. That's the boat. So we went on the boat. But no, I made a trip out of Maine. Maine is beautiful. Maine. I know. Will you? Oh, I'm a Maine guy.
Yeah, I'm a Maine guy too. It was awesome, and honestly, one of my favorite parts of the drive was driving past the Cabela's that TJ had pointed out. It's like, no shit, there's nothing. I can leave my car there if I need to. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we'll get into it later, like our favorite moments, I guess, John. But that first impressions of Maine. I mean, second impressions of Maine. Maine's a great place to go in the summer.
Truly is.
I mean, Aquaboggan looked fucking sick. I wish I could.
Yeah. I never knew it was called Vacation Land, but I see now why. It is a fucking gorgeous place. Yeah. We were in Kennebunkport. We had the little mansion there for a little while.
Oh, how's the Mincel mansion? What going? Come on, I need to know what happened at the Mincel mansion.
So Mincel Mansion was dope. It was pretty dope. I mean, it was legit. It was fucking notorious. Apparently, we played the 316 theme song because obviously we know Led Zeppelin guy was.
So let's get it straight. We gotta call him Sleepy Drew. He's Sleepy Drew. He's a guy leaning on. He was a guy leaning on Mike and the Minifans.
Sleepy lying down.
Yeah. What do you want to know about him?
Sleepy Drew woke up. He woke up. I've said that.
He's going hard, man. Sleepy Drew's going hard.
So just give me like a rundown. So Mike and the Minifans, Sleepy Drew gets there. You're all fucked up from the Mincel mansion shenanigans, and he's
the
storms the shade.
There was absolutely no pre-gaming going on whatsoever. He just doses himself.
It was a drive there, and he was excited. I mean, he had fun. Listen, the facts of the matter is the kid he's a good dude.
I love him.
This weekend. Yeah, he had fun this weekend, and that's really what the weekend was for. But I mean, it was funny, man. And he was like, the second day he was kind of embarrassed about it. I was like, bro, you're having fun,
back, he didn't seem embarrassed because we're getting off the interstate, and I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about anything that happened this weekend, dude. Everybody makes mistakes, not everybody can handle their drugs, and he says, oh, no worries. I won't see any of you ever again. So
that's all that matters.
Right? I've been all
nice logical rationalization.
Yeah.
I've been all fucked up, I've been fucked up periscoping at 5 a.m. So I could relate this Sleepy Drew.
Sleepy Drew.
Yeah.
So what's your
I'm sure Kirk feels the same about you and him right now anyway. So don't worry.
Who, me?
Yeah, you and him anyways. Right
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, we're buddies. We're buddies.
Yeah, it's your boy.
Yeah, he's my good
Sleepy Drew
close
texted. He
personal
actually
friend.
texted BA before Soccer, asked him to hang out.
Yeah, he sent me a message.
I
Hey,
heard
you
that
gonna
voice.
you going up? Are you gonna be at the Mike and the Minifans? Because I think if I was there, he wouldn't show up. So
Should have been a red
Yeah.
flag right there.
So
wait, what was Friday? Well, how was Mike and the Minifans? Like, how was that
Mike,
party?
I thought it was fun, man. I thought
would
it was
say
fun.
Mike and the
Yeah,
Minifans-
everybody thought it was great. They have
Yeah.
a fucking mine shaft there. Like it was like a mine shaft. Yeah,
Yeah?
Tim Ridgway was telling me about it. Yeah, like a
So-
Seemed like a nice
real
spot.
life-
So
Yeah,
Friday was
cool.
dope. It was at TJ Hubbard's like brother's neighbor. I don't know. It was some guy, but he was the man. TJ Hubbard's brother, probably one of my favorite parts of the weekend. His brother is the man. He's
Yeah,
like
why are you wearing a mask?
It looks good, man.
It's a
I
look.
had it on. It's a look.
Sky.
it's a new look. It's a new
Okay.
look. Fuck the
I'm a
windbreaker.
fu-
We
I'm
got
fu-
Matt.
I'm
Alright, yeah,
fucking
sorry. No, I
supporting
didn't mean to-
Corona.
I didn't
I'm
mean to cut
supporting
you off.
Corona. Here. There's
I don't
a.
think.
I mean,
I don't think wearing around
supporting.
your neck. I don't think wearing around your neck is supporting anything.
Oh, I got it. Supporting my
shit.
beard. It's supporting my beard.
So let's break down. Well, that's what we'll do first. Let's break down Saco a little bit. So
Yeah.
Friday, so we
Okay.
got there Thursday. We went to Boston, got a dope hotel room, man. This hotel room was awesome.
On the low too. Yeah, the room was sick. The couch was comfy as hell. Smart TVs. I mean, a perfect cocaine table. Like it was.
Oh,
It was like it was awesome.
wait. So
dude.
Matt Carano's right about all this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's 100% right. That's why I tweeted. That's why I tweeted that.
John, did you do any gambling? Because I know me and Titan went in. Like I
don't gamble, man. I don't gamble.
We were hitting the slots. I started. Like I got hot. I was up one.
You're hot on the slot.
I was hot on the slots. I took a little break, went back to the same machine, and it took my 170, and I just kept feeding in 20s until I realized I was down like 220.
Yeah.
And
all Will's money for the Mincel mansion, which was basically the John Fry mansion, since I paid for it all. Was spent at the casino that
I
night.
lost it all before we even got there.
That's a smart move. That's a veteran move. Will you spend all your money? Oh, sorry, boys, I don't have the cash.
Entertainment.
So on the way down there, I did the Rewind had 3 episodes that came out. It was the Callers I did. So I did Blind Mike's Penis, I did Sopranos guy, and I did what's it called? Drunk Greg Hill. That got me hyped for this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That got me hyped for this weekend.
So Friday, how many people were there? Like roughly, it looked
Probably
pretty.
about
It looked pretty cool.
75.
On Friday.
Yeah, Friday
say
I would say
probably-
about 75 people there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
then
a Corona. He's good with numbers.
yeah, so we got there. Will showed up in a different car than me, but when we got there, Mike and the Minifans was going on. So Mike and the Minifans was going on. So
I got there
basically
as Sleepy Drew was being pulled off.
Sleepy
Yeah,
Drew. So Sleepy Drew storms the stage, and then
And
yeah.
then that's as I'm walking in. That's what I walk up to.
That's literally what Will walked up to. But no, I mean, there was a bunch of people there. Gig and Tony were there. Matt from Providence was there. There was a bunch of people. I mean, Ari Manahan was there.
Wow.
It was awesome. It was
wow,
awesome.
who's
And I just stuck
It was the
around.
real
the
who's
back.
who.
I stuck around the back and was just trying not to be seen. And then as Kirk's walking out, he's like holding a shoebox. He just looks up, sees me, and he's like, "Oh, it's you." And I'm like, "Hey."
Hey.
Then he, walks,
Wow.
then he walks to his car with Steve from Providence. Fucking Sleepy's Drew's following him. Can I get a picture?
Sleepy Drew.
He did get denied on that picture though.
Yeah,
Kirk was
definitely.
like, no, maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'll get you tomorrow.
Yeah. So then after that, I hung around for a little bit. Mike said it on the live show, but he hung out for a little while. Like everyone hung out for a while. Carano was there. Quantum Week Chris, real shocker this week, man. Quantum Week Chris is like 6 foot, dude.
Wow. I think he looked like he seemed like a tall guy.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that short.
Taller guy. He just looks.
I mean, that's
fancy.
not short.
You think I thought he would be
He
so
looks
short.
like he belonged in an ASPCA commercial.
That's rude.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Shout out the
Wow.
ASPCA.
Yeah,
Wow.
ASPCA. Thanks for sponsoring the pod.
I wonder if those guys don't like us.
I love Quantum Week.
Yeah, no wonder these guys don't like
We had a
us.
good conversation. It was fun.
No, seriously though, I'll be real. Like Quantum Week Chris and Chrono were straight up dudes. Like when I met, I mean, Quantum Week Chris talked to me a lot this weekend. Like I took a picture of his calf tattoo. It was a Ninja Turtles, and I was like, I was joking around with them about that. Their girlfriends were there. They were nice people.
I got to see Carano's calves though, and he looks weird in shorts, doesn't he?
I heard he was wearing dress socks and shorts.
Like dress socks and shorts and sneakers. He was also the only person who made a point to elbow instead of handshake.
Seems like an elbow guy.
Yeah, he was an elbow guy.
Yeah, and I totally understood. I was like, yeah, no, I get it.
You know who wouldn't wear dress socks with sneakers?
Who?
Our boy Jason from Attleboro.
Oh, Jason from Attleboro, that guy. Was he pulling in? Was he pulling in the ladies? Which guys got laid?
Jason
You guys got laid?
Jason
got laid there.
I mean, I did.
Jason
from Attleboro. Jason from Attleboro wasn't at Mike and the Minifans, right? Well, I don't think so.
No, I didn't see him there.
I just wanted to hear about his shoes.
So his shoes were on fire, dude. I think. I think he wore foam posits the first night. Second night, I didn't check him because by the time I saw him, he got.
That's awesome.
He was. It was dark out, so but he did park next to us the second night.
So what was the vibe Saturday? I heard John. I heard like you were on Mike. You were on the Minifans.
Yeah. Okay, I have two takeaways from.
So Saturday during the day was like a day party kind of thing, or
so
what?
Mike explained it perfectly. Saturday was a rock show, like a rock concert. Like it was wild. Everyone was talking. It was
everyone's getting fucked up.
Everyone's getting fucked up. It was tailgating, blah blah blah.
Nice.
Sunday was like a DMB concert, dude. Everyone was.
Yeah,
it stunk like weed. It stunk like weed the whole day.
Everyone just smoking weed, fucking
just chill. Yeah, apparently everybody was. But it was just everyone was chill. No one was really into like we did a lap around and we didn't talk to any. Like the first day, if I did a lap around, it would have taken. Second day, it took me 5 minutes. So like yeah.
How many people said, "Oh, you're not that short"? Holy fuck!
There were a lot, actually. I was a lot.
I kept count. I was 14-1. One person said I wasn't tall, and it was Liz Warren selfie line. I was like, "Dude, fuck you!"
That guy's fucking unreal. I spent like half a Saturday night with him. Shout out that guy, his brother, and Zig, not Zig, who we did meet. But no, I have two takeaways from the Minifan show. John being Addy the fuck out during that show. He was using his elbow as a mic stand.
Hyperfocus.
Yo, I was using they didn't give me a mic stand, so I just took my elbow and went boop.
Me and the Goldilocks zone were sitting there like just watching John's mannerisms. We're like, he's fucked up. And then as soon as he gets off stage, he's like, I am on so much Adderall right now. And then my other takeaway from that was John realizing the Minifan show was on the speakers. And
I didn't know it was live, dude.
That's what I was asking.
That was really funny. So he's like, oh my God, we're live.
Shout out to me because right when I got on, dude, the crowd fucking gathered like a storm, dude. I'll tell you what. No, but like 10 people came up and one kid had a boombox and I was like, he's reacting to us. And I was like, how the fuck does that kid hear us? And John Featherston's like, because we're over the.
You missed it.
All I know is at that point the trees looked really cool.
Yo, John, he was a nice dude. He was a nice dude. I mean, like,
seems like a nice guy. Yeah. Every time I talk to him,
it's not like he let me on. I walked up to say I was looking for Tim and Ken, and he was on stage, and I saw him, and I went to him because I thought they were just recording.
Oh, John, you were hanging out. You were hanging out around there, just trying to get
let me help out the situation.
I'm just fucking around. I wasn't there.
Well, no, the thing is that DC. I had talked to him before John had gotten there. I got like dropped off there, and Grover sort of walked up to the door and was like, "Yeah, this idiot."
Grover's low key a monster.
I feel like he's a big guy. He's a big guy.
And DEC wanted to know what the fuck happened Friday night, and I'm like, I'm peeking at that point. So I'm like, I'm probably not the guy you want to talk to.
Fucking Mincel Mansion.
I'm like, just find John. He'll be your guy.
Well, it makes sense for him to have like people.
I didn't know I was going on before I walked up there though.
That's pretty cool. It's a cool moment.
I kind of was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do that, dude. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Like.
I listened to that. You missed a perfect opportunity to call him Sleepy Drew, man. You could miss because they were talking about the Let's Sleepy Drew.
No, see the inside people. We were calling it #316, man. #316.
Sleepy Drew stole the show.
But Sleepy Drew.
Maybe would like I like to call
That
him the Mad.
So what
Yeah.
I assume you both listened to the show, correct?
I haven't listened to the Sunday show yet because I just.
I heard that it was very similar to the first show. That's what I saw.
It wasn't very similar, other than the fact that like the format was similar. Like the actual content itself was a little different,
Right.
but
So was
seemed
it
they
like?
were a lot looser?
like the mood was completely different the second night, man. We all like stayed at our cars and listened, whereas the first night we were all trying to like get as close to the stage as we could and just hear it over other people's cars.
So was it like people came up to you and be like, "Hey, I'm Kirk's desk. Hey, I'm
So-
Munchkin.
Oh,
Munchkin.
I have a
Garbage
funny story.
Munchkin.
I have a-
Don't dox anybody, but like
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got a really funny story. So I was just like walking to, I think, Grover's truck, and some guy comes up to me. He's
I
like,
thought that was a parody account.
he's like, "Hey, Will, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Good. What's your name?" And he's just like, "Blind Daddy." And he did the whole voice and everything. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
already knew him. I knew him and Sopranos guy because they're doing a show coming out, and I produced it for them. And dude, it's weird seeing the callers, but I don't. Yeah, it's weird seeing the callers.
Yeah,
It's
because I
funny.
guess
It was basically a doxing festival. That's what it was. Like everybody came up to you, introduced themselves to you, and then said, like, I'm this.
Yeah.
You know, like
I guess for
so-
guys like us or Steve from Providence, DC, those guys like there's kind of a face to the name, so people could kind of
they recognize us exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of
There's
why
a-
they came up to you.
Oh,
It's
and
not
then
like,
but then they're like,
Takeaway.
who was the biggest who was
the biggest shock.
it's like shock parody account kind of thing. You're like, no, the
No,
dogs.
you know who I met? Know who I met? The kid who made our intro.
Oh, the rapper?
Yeah,
Rapper?
Yeah, man. That was cool. That was really
fun.
cool, man.
Wow.
He introduced himself to me. He was like, "Hey, John from Scranton." I was like, "What's up, man?" Blah blah blah. And he was like, "I'm like, who are you?" Because he didn't introduce himself as somebody. He was like, "Actually, dude, I'm the kid that actually made your first intro." And I was like, "Our first
the other one? Did you
Oh,
make
he
the
made
one
the other
I
one.
like?
No, he made this one. I think
Oh,
the one we
that's-
had.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I like yours better.
And I was like, dude, give me a fucking hug. Like, I fucking love that song. Like, that song
Probably
is fire.
I have like 3 that I'll run down. Jerry Skin, you guys can react. Jerry Consultant is a good looking guy.
AKB is this
He's a
tall.
good
AKB is
looking guy.
this tall.
He's
Oh, yeah,
short.
AKB is super short.
And he
Yeah.
left before the show started. And didn't go Sunday.
Yeah, he left before the show. I don't know.
Are you even a real fan, bro? Like,
I don't know.
Does he get he
All
got
out.
fucked up, eh? He got fucked up.
Yeah.
dude, he was like a little pinball, dude.
Oh,
He
interesting.
was bouncing everywhere. Dude.
Did he stopped in the Mincel mansion for a little bit?
No,
before
he
the
didn't.
show?
No,
he didn't. He didn't. It was like 30
No,
minutes.
so
away.
who came to the mansion? It was Poppy, Pat from
Pat
Homer, yeah,
Lawrence.
all of them came.
Oh,
And
we're-
Jay was there. Jay fell
Pat
asleep on the
Lawrence.
porch 3 nights in a row.
He did fall asleep on the porch 3 nights in a row. Going back to Saturday night, Manic actually let me hold Esme, baby Mancock, strongest.
Yo,
man.
in my onesie that I got her, too, that onesie was
Fuck was that?
Questionable.
She's awesome. Yeah, questionable
What
parenting, but
Yeah,
that-
questionable parenting.
Oh no!
Man
Right
cock.
off the bat, it was questionable parenting for Mancock. Like even her being there is questionable
why-
parenting.
yeah.
So like at that point, we kind of just have to embrace it. I
How cute
would
was
say.
she? though?
Man cock.
Oh my
Yeah, who just said yeah?
Esme should be taken away.
That's what I think Kirk said. Esme should be taken away.
She's been taken away.
She was wearing the onesie
That's
we
funny.
got her though. That's awesome. It said World's Strongest Minifan. It was awesome.
Yeah, she was wearing the onesie. It looked good.
Yeah.
So,
who was the last one?
Who's the last one, Will? You said you had 3.
Oh yeah, no, Gigs tent. That was awesome.
Oh,
I heard.
Big
I
Tent. Yo,
heard that.
Big Tent.
And
You see
Tony was
Inspector
over
J.
there. It was a good.
You see
hug.
Inspector J tweet out the drone footage, and he just
Oh, no, I didn't
circled
see
the
it.
small, circled the small portion of the picture and zoomed in on it, and it was just like, if you're here today, make sure you go to this portion because that was Gig
Yeah.
and Tony and BPM's.
Oh, yeah,
van.
Yeah, and then right next to it, you had BPM's van where they were growing.
Oh, right.
steak.
Yeah.
So that was
And
near the
no-
back, I guess. They had the bigger cars, so that was near the back.
Yeah,
No, there was no
like a-
order, rhyme, or reason to anything.
Oh,
You
really?
just parked wherever you want. It was a big open field with a screen that had trees basically that covered one whole side of the screen. I love that. I love how it's a drive-in theater and they didn't cut one side of the trees. I was like, yo, this is literally your moneymaker. Like, let's keep it kept. But it didn't block anything that you really needed to see. So So that was good.
Sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a
It
fun
was a
time.
blast. It was a blast. I miss you guys the most though. Like I was legit,
I would have
like
been fucked. I might have.
I was calling you a pussy the whole time.
Who,
I was like,
me?
he's a bitch. Why didn't he fucking smuggle himself in here? Like,
I just said that Phil had a thing.
next year we'll have,
Everybody was very understanding.
Phil, I just called you. I just kept saying you had something to do for your sister.
Or your family, your cousin, or something.
Did you ever get that thing done? or-
Were people talking shit?
We'll do a Intel live game day thing. Like we'll have like the college game day. You know, they have, like the
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like, actually.
tailgate.
Yeah,
And
kind
of little.
I've been
We
to.
need like a desk set up there, and that's what we're gonna go.
When I was on the Minifan show, because you're just sitting on the stage.
That's
at
what it felt
Kirkwood
like,
time. Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like because you're just looking over everything. It was awesome because you got to see over everything and like you could see all the cars. Dude, know what's one thing I thought
Oh,
they
steak
should have done
tips.
more?
Steak tips. There are steak
Yeah,
tips.
we almost put steak tips up. But know what I
Wow.
thought they should have done well? Just like
What?
made everybody honk their horn at some point of the show. Just
I
like,
think
yo,
they
give me some
did.
fucking. The second day they did, but
Second.
it wasn't. It should have been wild.
Everybody was too high.
Yeah, I think everyone was too high.
Inspector
Yo,
J
how about
wants to
I-
add real quick that the zone with Tony and Gig and BPM was called the Cool Zone.
It is.
Cool
Yeah,
zone.
it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Specifically,
Also,
Like-
Grover did add the trucks were supposed to park in row 7, but some people didn't listen.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh,
Wow.
That's so insider info.
how about this, John? John, remember when we were going? to get
Also,
ice
sorry,
cream?
Will. Oh,
Fuck
sorry.
you.
Lauren Lynn got offered steak at 3 different stations. So
Yo, no
the
doubt.
guys are
Definitely.
generous. The guys are
Wow,
generous.
Lauren, that's another thing I want to touch.
I
base
would have
on.
wanted to meet
No,
Lauren
guys,
Lynn. That would have been
Look,
my.
Minifans, all their girlfriends are smoke shows. There was so many hot
Yeah,
guys
what
there.
was up with that, man?
What the fuck was that
A lot
about?
of high school sweethearts. A lot of high school sweethearts.
I don't know what it was, but I don't know. They were all.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, John. How about when we were
Same.
going to get ice cream on Saturday, and your nose, like that beak of yours, just found the ocean?
On the Butch's house,
And then
yeah, dude, Will's. We're just driving and we see the Bush's house, and Will's like, "Look at that beak of yours, just navigating us to the ocean."
That's pretty funny.
So, but we saw the Bush's house. That was pretty cool.
So it sounds like a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
all
good
in
time.
all, I guess that was about.
Any other memorable
Key
moments?
takeaways: Will wasn't there the second day. A lot of the OGs weren't there the second day, which I
left
think kind of
Sleepy
changed the
Drew home.
dynamic of it, dude. Yeah, you did have to drive just Sleepy Drew home, but no, there wasn't a lot. Like Lauren Lynn.
I heard Sleepy Drew fucked up Grover's truck.
Yeah, I heard Sleepy Drew was a mess. I heard he stormed the stage the second
dude.
day. I heard he stormed
No,
the
he
stage.
didn't. He didn't. Kurt just called him out. Kurt just called him out the first day. He wasn't there the second day.
I fucking love Sleepy Drew.
Come on, we need
He's
him
a
on
good
for 5
dude.
minutes. We need to figure out what's up with it. We need to break this down next
Well,
week.
apparently he'll ditch us like he did for the OG show.
Oh, okay.
He went on the OG show?
Oh, he was supposed to right before, and he just ditched them and never went on.
Oh no, he has to come on with us.
Why was he going on the OG show? Why is Sleepy Drew?
He is an OG. He's from Boston and shit.
No.
Like he's a long time listener.
No,
apparently.
I know, but it's
Yo, we met Blow. That's another thing. That's the other.
Oh,
thing.
you met
I
Whoa.
already told. So yeah, that was gonna be my
Oh.
surprise.
Was she
That-
hot? Was she hot? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out to be.
Yo, actually, me and Will
Kinda looks like BA.
told him that we're dropping Phil and BA and we're gonna make a show with Blow Up and call it Mincel. And
Well, how was?
Phil's going to sign off to the show when he hears this.
Also, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry to go on Sleepy Drew.
Channel
But he
Zero
called,
filter.
Sleepy Drew called his mom and told her everyone hates him during the show.
No.
I think he might have after. But he did make a point during
Oh,
Mike
that's
and
okay.
Camp. I forgot this bit until you brought that up. He said Friday night he got a text from his mom saying not to do drugs. Hey, don't do drugs tonight. And then he just closes his phone. He's like, "Oops."
That's a funny mom and son
mom
relationship.
comment. Yeah.
Don't do drugs, Sleepy Drew. You know how you get. You wake up.
He turned into a fucking monster.
Yeah, so let's probably everybody's on Twitter right now being like they didn't even address Kirk at all. Like what's
Oh
going on
yeah,
at all?
Fuck.
Someone asked
So-
if it's pre-taped. before.
Yeah, we should have just said it's pre-taped.
Oh yeah, this is taped. Yeah. We recorded
All right,
on
so-
Sunday.
I mean, I'll say something about it. I mean,
Thanks, bro. That's
really-
what I want.
well,
That's what I wanted to start
I-
our approach to the Kurt topic. I wanted you to start with it.
okay,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
started that.
No,
You
I'm
started.
kidding. Go.
No, Phil. I think Phil should start.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
Phil's.
Phil,
What does Phil think about Kirk's mental health?
Oh,
You said you had a lot of ideas. I think
forgot.
before.
Yeah, you guys were all saying it was my turn. I forgot what we were talking about. But then now,
Exactly. He's
no,
playing
it's-
Call of Duty.
no, I'm not. I'm literally not playing Call of Duty. Again, it's
your hands.
it's like really good that he made the announcement. He just did it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't.
I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy he just made the announcement. I was like, I don't give a fuck what time it is. I don't care where we are. He just did it.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get
That's the hardest part. So it's
Yo,
good
it's
that you
cool,
overcame
man.
that.
I'm just happy that he is getting the help. Anyone else have anything to say? Like, do you need to hear from us about? I don't know what the comments are.
I would just say a couple things. I think he should just take the summer off.
that's what
you know,
Honestly, dude, I don't care if he takes off till Christmas. Like, dude, if that's that important, get the fucking do it. Oh my god,
He's shown a tremendous amount of empathy, you know,
and
throughout
all.
just the past, you know.
Yeah, and you gotta give it to him to do those shows, to do 2 live shows when he's going through
When you're
something.
struggling like that.
Yeah.
That's
That's I can't imagine that, and he's I
Will say
listen.
empathy.
Yeah, Will was saying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He said Kirk was a pussy or something. I don't know, but
Oh shit.
yeah, that was
That's-
Will. No, I'm just joking.
we'll go with
I was joking, but I'm just joking. But he to do those shows, that's the only thing I can think of. Like
that's
I
insane, man.
cannot
Like
see
he
it.
just powerhouse. Yo, he was everywhere, bro. He walked through every aisle on Sunday. Like Saturday, he couldn't do that because like he walked one aisle and he was just getting followed by a crowd. So
I
like
think that takes
Sunday-
a lot. That must take a lot out of you.
Oh, so
Well, and he like
Justin,
went around to each and every person, right? Like everyone. He
Yeah,
worked with.
yeah, he did.
it was insane, man. Like they worked their asses off this weekend, man.
And
It
Justin,
was
you
so
did a great
cool.
job bouncing, by the way.
Yeah, Justin. Yeah, but right when we signed on, first thing I said to Justin was "good job," because like, dude, he killed it, man. He fucking killed it. Like
Great camera
everything that was asked of him. Like in the middle of one of the shows, Kirk said he wanted a Coke, and I was like, "Will, go get a Coke. It'd be real funny if you brought it to Kirk." And I think Justin already had
a Coke ready to go.
Yeah.
Yo, how
You're-
about when we saw the 8-ounce Coke can in his hand, but we thought it was a regular size Coke can? We both were like, oh my.
Yeah, man. I saw Justin holding a tiny soda can, and it looked like Andre the Giant holding a beer, and I was like,
Holy fuck, this is a big
Yeah,
guy.
but no, I'm as far as the Kirk stuff, like all of us said, like, dude, if it takes you till the end of the summer, end of the year, we don't give a fuck, man. Do what you need to do. Like, that's it.
Don't try to rush back. I think.
Yo, so what's our plan of attack though tonight? Are we doing Mount Rushmore? It's just the 4 of us, guys. I miss you guys, dude.
Are we doing?
I fucking love you guys, man. I missed you so much there. Like, it would have been so cool if you were there, just because we got to sit with Gig and Tony, and they basically had a living room. They brought a hanging plant.
Oh,
See, it would have been sweet to get fucked up with the boys, you know,
Yeah,
maybe flirt with some of the ladies, you know.
There you go. They were all. I'm telling you, dude. Everyone was.
Goldilocks.
Any single
one? Shout out her.
Goldilocks. Yeah,
Shout out her
Goldilocks.
for me.
I beat Goldilocks in about 400 games of Pong.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like hyperbole at all.
No, it was 400. So.
Oh wait, how was Stin Man?
Cool.
Dude, those two were pretty cool, man. Those two, like,
Stin Man was too cool, bro.
Yeah, he seemed cool. Like he's a cool guy. I was
So
like,
fucking cool, bro. And
Just like
DJK,
DJK.
I'd already talked to DJK a bunch. I hadn't really.
they're
talked
like,
to him that much. Stin Man is fucking cool, bro. Like,
they're like the younger boys. The younger boys that just fucking living it up.
He came up and asked me if I could like cut a promo for him, and it was like a Barstool promo. It was so funny, man. And only Pat and Lawrence, I think, got it on camera from the back. And I told him to release the footage before DJK. I was like, do it before he could. So I don't know if he did, but no, it was pretty, dude. It was a blast, man. I can't wait till the next one just because you guys will be there. So
Yeah, I can't wait. It would have been cool.
yeah. So what are we doing? We doing Mount Rushmore, or are we doing anything else in between?
let's do hot seat.
We just didn't do the.
We're doing hot seat, cool throne, and Mount Rushmore.
and Cloud. Yeah.
Hank,
What
we're
if-
doing them all.
I said
didn't
Will
even-
typed out this really long plan beforehand that we just completely disregarded. 'Cause he
Yeah, I
was
didn't
Oh.
even look.
Aborted.
We'll do
Aborted.
Sacco at the end. Yeah, the order. But that's fine.
I
Oh.
told that to Will too. I told it to Will. To where you're,
They say that. I was just trying to arrange it.
No,
Full
no.
disclosure, I didn't even look at that promo.
yeah, I
so-
didn't
I
either.
saw it, but I
I
didn't-
signed
I
on
didn't
2
think
minutes
about
ago.
Or whatever.
All right, so let's do Mount Rushmore. So we're doing Mount Rushmore of weird things Steve's done. That's why I put that on Twitter the other day. I asked a question: name some weird stuff Steve has done in the past, and we're gonna do the Mount Rushmore of weird things Steve has done. What's the order, Will?
I've got Phil, BA,
Oh, let's go.
myself, and
Let's
then
go.
you.
That sucks.
You've been second or first every single time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I have.
I think I've just put you there. Yeah,
Dude,
you're first up. You're first up, Phil. Weird shit
first.
Steve does.
Edamame, it is edamame. Oh, sorry.
Go
It's
ahead.
Esme. It's Esme.
Oh, the
Edamame.
comments. I'm responding to the comments.
Yo,
Get out of the
honestly,
comments, man.
loves the new
Sorry.
pick character on our show.
Oh, actually, if people are wondering why I'm dressed like this, is because it's hockey's back,
Go Leafs
baby.
go.
Go Leafs
Hockey's
go
back.
tonight, 8:30. They're beating the Montreal Canadiens. Let's go.
They're playing in front of no fans, so they should do pretty well this
It's
year.
actually like the safe zone is like right beside my condo, so
Oh, no
maybe I
shit.
can. Yeah, it's like so because I think it's right by BMO Field, right? The one safe zone.
Yeah, and that's where the Argos play, right?
Yeah. So
You
All
guys
right, and that's fucking
Oh,
sports.
that's talking Toronto.
All right, cool. That's your daily. Yeah, that's your daily Canadian update.
All right, my first pick
Uh,
is Steve saying shit weird. He,
No,
Okay.
oh,
That's a pretty general fucking.
You
term.
can't say that.
No. So his
No,
That's a
diction.
pretty
So his
fucking general. Thing.
no, because that was my.
Dude, how is that done?
Okay, so you can say the
Yeah,
addiction of Steve saying weird things, like because his addicted to it.
Just say Steve has
okay.
weird diction.
Not a specific
Steve has
thing
weird
he
diction.
says weird, but his addiction to it.
No, his
Okay.
diction. It's how you say. It's how you say words
His vernacular. His
and what you say.
vernacular.
His
I
diction
don't
and
think that's it.
vernacular.
But yeah, I think you just.
Good job, guys.
I think
That's
it's
word.
diction, guys. I'm pretty sure.
Steve's
Okay,
vernacular.
cool.
Okay, so
I
my
did okay on the essay.
That means word choice. I think you're right.
Yes.
Alright.
So based on his word choice, my first one is Steve calling what dreams nocturnal emissions. That's
Yeah,
That's pretty fucking weird.
yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with owning a Buick LeSabre and now owning a Honda Fit. I think those are both weird fucking cars for a person to own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that number one.
All right, so I have 1 and 2. So I'm going. First one is the fact that he the Steve murdered me. Steve murdered me. I'm going to go with just Steve murdered me. The whole story. That's
okay.
weird. I think that's the weirdest story out of it.
That involves the Buick LeSabre, so that's piggybacking off of mine. I hear you there.
I think a lot of things
And
and
then-
back off each other. It's just never ending. Like everything.
Yeah, dude. There were 70 comments on that tweet I put out.
It's a web. It's
I've
a
never
web.
gotten 70 anything on anything. So like there were 70 comments on that.
I have a lot written down here too.
I don't have one. I'm just going all off the cuff. I think I already have.
My second one is his diary. My second one's his diary.
I think that's weird.
I don't
I think it's really weird how he referred to it as his history book. Not that it's a diary, the fact that he's making a history book about himself.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's like his final solution or whatever.
Yeah. So,
Christ, BA. Second 2 weeks. Dude, don't say shit like that, bro.
No, that's Steve's.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go
since
for
that statement is
for my number 2 pick. Being conservative in college. I feel like that's a time when like most rational people with hearts,
completely not a weird thing. There's probably like 70% of the population.
It's pretty.
This is what I was.
It's pretty bizarre when you go to Bowdoin that you're a conservative.
I was gonna say
Or,
too,
like-
where how he but you said it kind of like how he said he was like really liberal, and then he found God and stuff like.
He
like,
was?
Yeah, he
There's
said
there's
it.
some
That's
weird
why.
gaps in between that.
Yeah, he said he was like very liberal, then he found God at like 19 or 18 or something.
What?
You could check the tapes.
Yeah,
Check the
we'll
tapes.
We'll check the tapes on that one. All right, so I'm gonna go with that. Being conservative, like in college, and that whole weird thing.
That's why you don't pick what the Mount Rushmores are anymore.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
answers.
My answers are awesome. What are you talking
Your
about?
answers aren't
So
that
I haven't even prepared, but I'm gonna win this Mount Rushmore. But so my him being part of a crew called the Pucinian Society, like What a fucking wrecking crew! Like, who's gonna be fucking hanging out with the Piscinian Society boys? Like, we're going out with the Piscinian boys tonight.
It's intimidating.
It seems like a bunch. I said there's definitely no girls in the Piscinian Society.
It's an all male club. There.
All male crew.
It looks like the Masters.
Phil, what do you got? You have 2 picks.
My first one is playing football, and playing football in college, allegedly, but knowing absolutely nothing about playing football. Like, he literally, like, supposed to play defensive line. There's like a lot of and tight end. I think he said there's a lot of
nuance
you would remember, right? Like you would know things about football, but he is just completely clueless. He has no idea how to play the sport. It makes no sense.
It's almost like he got reprogrammed or some shit.
Yeah, maybe it's when he found God or something.
Yeah, exactly. The timeline matches up.
They kind of outed the Steve's pro-life, pro-choice.
Steve is pretty. I think he's pretty harsh when he talks about that stuff. Like, he holds his ground when he talks about that stuff publicly. I like that shit though.
Steve,
yeah.
Do you have another one, Phil?
Yeah, you have one more, Phil.
Oh yeah, I gotta do one more.
Fuck, I have to think of something.
I had one that was, I don't know if this will count because you said owning a Buick LeSabre and a Honda Fit. I was gonna say driving a Honda Fit because
that's doable. Yeah, that's
why does he choose to drive a Honda Fit as his daily driver? You wouldn't expect that from him. You'd expect him to drive something more respectable
with like leg and headroom because he's like 6'4".
Yeah. It's an absolutely bizarre move.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
that is Mount Rushmore. Weird things.
I'd say
that's weird.
I have one too. I've just thought of mine. Is it up to me?
Yeah, it's you now. Convenient.
So just the kind of fucking recipes that Steve's whips up. They're always. It's never like. Yeah, I made a pizza, or It's always like I made a linguine with fucking truffle things, or he always has, or like a curried venison, or he said like he always makes like his recipes are always fucked up when. That's my thing.
Yeah.
The Vindaloo, Steve's famous Vindaloo.
Yeah.
It's never just like I made a fucking pot roast or I made something. It's always fucked up.
All right, Will.
Well, I feel like this is a bargain. The fact that he has aunts and aunts.
Okay. That's fair. Like a new cartoon came out, and it's that, and that one's fucking funny, man.
I almost was doing it so you'd say that.
Oh, wow.
Was that a plug? Did you just plug
it?
What a
shameless plug there.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was so hateable. Not Stinman like. So my third and fourth, right? Third, I'm going with how he talks when it's dealing with calls. So when he's like, "They're loaded up, Kirk," or like, "401, you're up." Like, I hate
that. Even when he's just like, "Yeah, I got rid of him.
Yeah. Like his whole persona when the phones are involved.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to think of another.
Fuck, dude, I forgot I had to go again, and I thought that one up, and it was really good, and I didn't think of any other ones. Fuck. So
did I say
I'm gonna go.
Oh no.
You did three. Three.
We each have one more.
All right, I'm gonna go with the first time Kirk and Big Cat are at Barstool. Or Kirk and Big Cat. Kirk and Steve are at Barstool. Watch Steve walk onto the rundown set and what he does.
I remember that.
He's at a yacht club.
He starts massaging Big Cat.
It's so fucking awkward, dude.
I gotta send it to you. Some guy, I forget who it was. He made a cartoon of Steve massaging Big Cat. I had that as
I always wanted that as a shirt. And then underneath it just says what Frankie says about him. Just like, this guy's the biggest douchebag in the world, or whatever it said. I love Steve, though. Go ahead, Will, your last one.
Okay, so I'm going to go with... so I went to the studio that one time to chat.
Is anyone watching?
Yeah, like it was 30 something, then it goes down to 25. I can't believe it.
See that?
Well,
I can't believe it.
Anyway,
I can barely believe it.
I'm gonna go with the fact that he sits on a stool during taping. Like, I don't know if you guys
that's a
know
good
that,
one.
but, like,
Oh yeah, that's pretty weird.
like stools aren't the most comfortable fucking things ever, and he's just on a stool.
Yo,
for,
can I low key shout out the fact that I think it's the least weird thing in the world that he pees in the middle of the
Oh
the
yeah,
studio?
Weird
the
that he
piece in the bottle.
during?
all the time.
That's not
I-
weird. That
that's
I
not
hope
weird.
that doesn't make anyone's list, right? We
No,
need to
it's not.
address that.
It's on my honorable mentions. The only the part about pissing like during the show, like not
I
think-
the bottle isn't.
No,
weird.
no, I don't even think that's weird.
Twice
I
on my
don't
way.
think that's that weird. I would do it. If I could pee right now, right here, I would be peeing because I have to pee. So like,
Just get up and go to the bathroom.
but now I know. But now I know I'm judged. So
Well,
Thanks,
like
Minifan.
I think the reason it's like as weird as it is like Steve's definitely been like looking Kirk in the eye, like fucking like taking a piss in the bottle.
that's odd. See, to me, that's fucking sweet, dude. Like that's
Fucked up.
badass. That's badass.
It's like, yeah, it's like what Big Cat.
Yeah.
It's like the Big Cat video.
They
He's just
played,
like,
they played both of those. Yeah, those videos were good. We didn't talk about the videos at all.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it. We'll do another roundup of Sacco after this.
Okay, so it's up to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve jerks off to still images.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God,
thank you. Yeah, that needs to be mentioned. It's
Thank you.
can you guys, can you guys use your imagination? Nothing at all.
I have to.
I could use it.
And you just say you
I-
have to use your imagination.
Like I think I did it in the 7th grade. Or like
Oh, so you haven't since then? Wow, you're
no, I don't
dark
think I've
soul.
used my imagine. I mean, I've
I
used
saw
my
it
There's nothing to do with your
I
thing.
haven't like sat there and just like closed my eyes and just jerked
Just
off.
Really?
banged it out. Really?
You don't have good memories?
Dude, you
Well,
gotta throw one of those
wild-
in there every so
those-
often.
Those wild times,
So
some of those wild
No, but you
fucks. You're
throw in the
like,
memories when you're watching porn. That's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
what, you close your eyes while you're watching porn?
No, you don't.
Porn.
Just think about stuff while you're watching. What are you talking about? You don't have to close your eyes every time you.
Yeah, you have to. What
Yeah,
are
you
just
close your
staring-
eyes and you
what are
fucking
just staring at
visualize.
something, you psychopath?
I think about one thing when I'm. there's
sense.
one end game. Holy fuck, guys!
You
What?
don't have to close your eyes to think. I'm not. Unless some.
I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to close my eyes to visualize.
I close my eyes
do.
and visualize. Yeah, look.
I can open. I'm having visuals
Close
in
your
my
eyes, you can attend to.
You
Dude,
can
you
like
close your eyes. You
you're-
close your
just
eyes.
see-
You can be anything you want, dude.
So you're telling me you
Not fat and a lesbian. If
So
I
you're
close
telling-
Yeah.
you're telling me
Like
you're
a perk
just
dealer.
you're jerking off to memories and your eyes are wide open just staring at your fucking
I'm
staring
saying-
at
Yeah,
your
that's
stove.
weird. Like,
You're like, yeah, that was a great time. That was a great time. There's no fucking
psychotic.
way.
It looks like I
yo, Jason from Attleboro. Jason from Attleboro.
What he said.
Jason from out does Yelp reviews while watching porn.
Oh yeah, there we go. See, that's not. See,
Okay.
I think it's not as weird. That's a lot.
Okay, no, if Jason from Attleboro is doing it, then I guess it's not that weird.
I might
Yo,
have to try
Jason,
that.
Jason from Attleboro is the man, dude.
That's a
He's the
fucking
man. He had a
that's
fucking
funny
bull.
comment.
He had a bullhorn the whole time, and it was perfect. No
Oh,
better
yeah?
person to have a bullhorn than Jason from Attleboro.
Oh wait, how about the guy? Oh wait, to Phil, you have one more, right?
Yeah, we're going into soccer. We're talking.
I was gonna say the guy with the car alarm. Who was
do I-
that?
let's
Like,
quick.
No idea. We wish it
Dude,
was.
the whole time I thought it was my car and what's his name in it. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
I was in Liz Warren's selfie sticks car at that point, and I was just like, I know exactly who they are coming for. As soon as they pulled up, and it wasn't for him apparently, and I was
nice.
partially disappointed, partially not.
Phil, is it your last one?
Yeah, it's his last one. So go ahead.
Steve going to a Snoop Dogg concert. I don't know.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
He's not a Snoop Dogg guy.
That's a very good call. I love that Kirk still brings it up and like makes fun of him for it. Like anytime it gets to the like point where he could use that Snoop Dogg reference on him, he drops it.
Yeah,
And I love that.
it's funny.
There's no way. I would love to see Steve in there bopping his head to
Yeah, just trying to fit in.
to Vato.
Because like facts of the matter is he doesn't fit in. And he's big dude. Steve is a big dude. He is fucking huge.
yeah.
On car.
He's huge.
That's kind of how, like, from the pictures, I would try to judge how tall people are based on like how they stood beside Steve. You know, because you can tell Steve's
Yeah,
like
that's a
what,
good- that's a
6'3",
good one.
6'4", so that's how
Yeah.
kind of.
That's a good one. I would look like a really short person then.
Yeah.
Yo, other key takeaways. Tim Riggles and his wife, awesome.
Yeah, great.
I met Madawaska Rob, awesome.
That's awesome.
Met a bunch of people, dude. It's awesome.
How
to
was
meet, like,
Steve from Providence? He was hammered. I heard he was hammered after 6 beers or something.
Stephen Robbins was hammered every time I saw him.
But he was hammered, but he was focused and he was having a good time.
Nice. I would have seen. I would have like. I feel like I would have just like followed Steve from Providence around for like I'd be lost in his aura. Like I'd be drawn into the Steve from Providence.
You want to hang out with Steve Providence? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'd be drawn into his aura. You know. That's.
Yeah. What about real quick? What about some honorable mentions for Mount Rushmore?
Man. Him being on Russian
I don't have
TV, him doing a Baldacci roast, like who fucking does this?
The compulsive line.
Yo, yeah, I would say like his career is weird. Like he is a beast.
Yeah.
Like what? How does somebody do that in their 20s? When like you're like,
one line that I had was just him lying in general. Like I was gonna say,
white lies. He
still,
lies
you
about like.
you can't keep picking these just general ass things.
no, that's why it's an honorable.
What's weird about Steve? He lies. He says stuff weird. He looks.
He
weird.
is weird. He is weird, dude. Like
he has a massive head too, like even big proportionally to his body. He has a really large head. That's a little weird.
And for a guy that like got a $70 haircut once, his haircut is terrible.
Dude, the haircut became brutal. It looked like he.
Well, I think it's just because his head is like brutal. Like he has a weird head.
He probably could get a good haircut, grow it out, go to.
I think he has. Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
I don't know. We saw what happened after your haircut. You're a whole new man now. Fucking pussy. You're a whole new fucking man.
I got my haircut and nobody noticed me. It was
Summer BA.
Awesome.
Summer BA. We need to address that. Summer BA is.
Yeah, can we address this before? What time? We're at 45 minutes. Yo, what's going
10 minutes.
on, dude? Did you just get like made fun of by Kirk and now you're just soft or what?
How am I soft? I haven't been really on social
how
media.
Am I soft? You know how many people I had to have this conversation with this weekend? That's how you're soft.
Oh, okay. So first of all, I'm just not on social media as much. I fucking am doing stuff. It's the fucking summer, so I'm not on social media.
I'm doing a lot of. I'm trying to do things. I'm doing things.
The summer is not normally associated.
And I got in a fight with Matt Carano this weekend. I'm not.
I was right in there.
It was me and you.
He fucking quote messaged me tagging Kirk, being like, "Is this all right?" And I'm like,
"That was fucked up, man.
Fuck, man."
That's, I apologize for it because I shouldn't have done what I did, but I did not like the fact that he tagged Kirk in it. That was fucked up. You don't.
Well, it's like all I'm saying was like, oh yeah, fucking. I don't care who people talk to. Like, I don't think John's really talking to Zonker 24/7. Like, you know what I mean? So like
Zonker 24 anything.
So like, what are we talking about? Like, oh, dude, John, Jesus. You want. Like if we like, I'm pretty sure Matt Carano's talked to some people in his life
talked to Matt
that
Carano
are fucking weird.
Yesterday. Like I talked to him.
One thing I heard was that John. One thing I heard this weekend was that John was too nice, and I'm like, not.
I hear that all the time. I mean, we've been hearing that since day one.
I've known you. I feel like I've known you long enough to at this point to know that you're. It's pretty genuine. John's like a too nice guy. So
yeah, that's all I do. I try to help people. So get over it, everybody. No, but I freaked out on Carano. I shouldn't have done that, dude. He just kept like questioning me like it was an interrogation. Like I was like, yo, dude, shut the fuck up. And I just got like way too cocky. Like I was like, fuck you, dude.
I liked your threat or whatever you call it. Was
yo,
like,
my the first one I was gonna send said I was gonna smash his head through a fucking window. So at least I didn't send that one.
No, but like your threat was like, I'm gonna drive up and talk to you man to man.
Well, that's what I deleted it and put. So it changes your perspective on it. Yeah, it changes your perspective on it because it said originally that I was going to do something much different.
The thing is, like, this is the kind of stuff like it's like, sorry, Phil.
No, I said you should have said you're gonna put the rings on.
It's just like
no,
this
but
is
Carano's actually a good dude. Like I talked to him.
Oh yeah, he seems like he's an alright guy. Just said sometimes like the Quantum Week boys get really fixated on like some stuff that like shouldn't really matter. Like I don't know. I don't think anyone's really anyone's talking to the Z-Man or whatever you want to call him because you can't say his name. But I don't think anyone's talking to him really now. So like, but we talked to him before. Obviously, we did.
I don't know what they're trying to prove.
So I don't know. It's like it doesn't make zero. It fucking baffles me. So, but
I don't know why it got me so mad, dude. I honestly don't. That's why I don't even want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like it was. They've been doing that stuff since day one. Why did I care? Like
that's why. But again, back to the summer BA thing. I'm pretty much doing the same shit. I just wasn't up on the shows. That's the kind of, I guess, like in the summer,
Maybe it's
have
because
missed,
I'm on so many shows. People think you aren't on enough.
like I haven't been doing barely any YouTube stuff. Plus, I
Yeah.
haven't like some of the shows. Like I'll go
Moving
like
up.
2-3 days without listening because
Oh,
like
dumbass is back.
yeah, he was back.
Oh,
Revi-
send this guy the link.
yeah,
Yeah.
send the guy the link, Justin.
Show your face. Hey, dumbass, show your
Justin
face.
hates him, dude. Justin hates him.
Fuck dumbass. He's a fucking.
He said,
idiot.
yeah. He said you're.
Is he
an asshole.
talking? I
Where
can't
is
see.
it? I'm in the chat. I don't see this.
Oh, maybe it's just
Yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
Phil
in-
is a dog. Oh, it's not. I guess some of dumbass's messages don't make it through.
You know that little
Yeah.
spot
He
between
said,
your,
I don't see it.
in your asshole? He
Yeah,
can go ahead,
Gooch.
he can go ahead and stick his tongue right on that for me.
I literally
Got
don't-
it.
Yeah.
I
Courtney
wonder if
answered
like
Phil
I
Doctor.
wonder if like Matt dumbass was at Sacco just sitting in his
He
car
definitely
like
was.
looking at people being like,
Did
oh,
you guys hear
fucking
sneakers
loser.
on it? Did you guys hear sneakers on it? He just
I
said it.
think it's-
What did he do?
Sneakers called it the parody account tour or something like everyone was flaunting. The parody-
It was. No, it was. Don't get it.
100%.
That's what
I
it
said
was.
I said I would have
People
done
hate
that.
sneakers for those comments, but he actually tells the truth sometimes. And that,
Oh, yeah. I would have been. I was like, I would have been flaunted. I would have been going. "You
yeah,
said
BA
that."
would have been a celebrity at this.
I
thing.
would have
That's
been
a
running.
fact.
But I'm just and naturally like if I'm at a mixer or whatever, like even if I
A
don't know
mixer.
anyone,
Mixer, what the fuck?
The only
even if I
person-
don't know anyone, I'll mingle through the room. Like
The only
I'll
person
work
that
the room.
mattered there was Kirk, and you could not get to him because Justin was a fucking beast with the bodyguard. And then like he either walked around to you, and it was all, you know what I mean? So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the one
That's
kid
pretty
we
cool.
brought made me take an awkward ass picture with Kirk. He was like,
Yo, that picture, it's our Twitter picture right now.
Oh yeah, is that the kid that you brought?
damn
I was wondering who this.
That's
guy
another kid. No, that's another guy. He was a cool dude, man. That
you want to know how he approached him though? How he approached Kirk? He's like, "Oh, Will's been dying to get this picture with you, but can I be?" in it?"
that's funny. That's funny. Like that's a funny move.
That's
Like I would totally do that.
Yeah.
No, but it was a fun weekend. It was a fun weekend.
You want to
Yeah.
do a quick like hot seat cool throw and then get out of here?
Or cloud. Let's just do the cloud.
Cloud?
But we've been
Let's-
talking about people this whole time.
Yeah, we'll do a hot seat cool throne of we could do this. We could do this. Listen, or we'll just do a regular hot seat cool throne. We could do one of people from our view of Sacco and then people from your view of Sacco.
Like, what do you mean? I don't even.
I don't know what at all what you just said.
I don't know what that means. We could just
Cool.
do a
All
normal.
right, we'll just do
cloud.
regular.
Let's just do cloud.
Yeah, that's too close.
Well, it's basically the same thing as hot seat.
I
cool.
know. That's what I mean.
So, okay, so I'm gonna take.
No, we just decided between clout and hot seat.
Okay,
It's
so
the same fucking thing.
I'm gonna give +5 clout to giving thanks.
He went with clout.
Hashtag thank you, Kirk.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Kirk.
And I'm gonna give +5 to haircuts because, like I said, they made me pretty much inconspicuous. So a lot of
I
people
forgot how bad Will is at this.
and I'm gonna take away clout from. Well, actually, no, I'll put it on the clout.
I heard
wall.
Will talks a lot in person too. That was another thing I was hearing. Will's just a talker in person.
I've never said that I'm not a talker.
So what I heard, I heard that.
So I said that I'm not a talker ever. Anyways,
All right, thanks for not lying to us then.
yeah. So clout watch, Blind Mike stand up.
You want another one?
Yeah. Well, 'cause I'm just taking my hot sequel and reworking to fit this segment.
I wanted to have a short show too, and here it goes. This is why everyone hates us right here.
I love it.
My clout.
Alright.
Can I do my clout?
Yeah, do your clout, BA.
Go for it, BA.
I was gonna do my clout. A clout watch. We'll put him on the watch. Phil, you want to go? I was trying to do something dramatic. I couldn't
What a
come-
fake! What a fucking step!
Or what a joke job.
Take away. I'm gonna do -5 clout Blind Mike sneakers for not getting recognized and getting away with being named Peter.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He was there.
He said people went up to him and be like, "Are you
We
sneakers?"
literally just talked about this, didn't we? Like literally 5 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure we just talked about this.
He was just in his car.
You're so dumb. What are we doing?
So was Mayo. Mayo sat in his car too.
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
Howard.
What Sneakers told me was he said people came up to him and they were like, "Oh, hey, are you Blind Mike Sneakers?" Because he has the long flowing hair, right? And he
Yeah.
goes, "No, I'm Peter," and they just walk away.
I would have
Court
tried to.
Minahan wants everybody to know he rejects all clout.
I want to know
And
who
that's
the
understood.
people were.
Understood.
Good. He wasn't getting any
Of
anyway,
that.
even though I really
Oh
like
wow,
him.
what a jerk!
I
would give him some.
I could
Give him
Corey
some,
some.
even though
Yeah,
he's going to turn it down.
I've-
Let's just give him a little.
I think he's one of the only people I've ever given clout to, actually.
We just lost 5 clout. All right, yeah.
Yeah, have you figured out anything yet?
I was gonna try to figure out how to sewer Matt Carano in this, but I don't know.
Dude, thanks. That's all I needed to hear. Thanks,
I was
buddy.
gonna say clout watch for people that are always trying to watch who other people are talking to. So there you go. That came to
Oh,
me.
there you go. That's a good one.
Boom,
Yeah, so-
roasted.
But it's but yeah. Good job, I guess, on the show. Good job on the live show. I'm a little stoned.
I don't think I've been that stoned. You're
I totally had a brain fart right there.
Chill.
twice in a row because your brain just gave out and you just passed the torch to me out of nowhere in the middle of
Hey, you gotta do it. You gotta do sometimes.
My clout, I'm giving -5 clout to actually I'm just giving plus clout. I'm giving plus clout to Goldilocks. I'm giving plus clout to Jay. I got plus clout to the Mincel mansion and -5 clout to the air conditioning in the Mincel mansion, which was there was none. There was 0 air conditioning in this 1842 mansion that just creaked everywhere.
Was it a sketchy mansion? Like a ghost?
It was sketchy. It was sketchy as in there was a bunch of Epstein art there, like a bunch of like weird art.
In that we may have been housing a serial killer.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
possibly
Sleepy
there
Joe?
were.
No.
Well.
Who was in the Mincel mansion? Who was in there?
Dude, who I don't remember.
Honestly,
not much
I
people,
could.
eh?
No. Yeah, Poppy was there. Pat and Lawrence was there. Tim Riggold stayed there one night. Jay. Elvis was there, man. Elvis is the man. Plus 5 clout to Elvis too.
Elvis is a cool guy, eh?
Elvis
That's
is the
what I
man. Who else was there? There was someone else who showed up.
Were there any ladies that showed up late night? I heard.
Yeah, roster chick showed up last night. I don't know if you could say their name on this network. Sorry.
Jay liked that.
Yeah, I think he made the team, bro.
I think Jay's been. I think he hasn't left the roster girl. He hasn't left the roster girl side since.
I don't think so. Yo, let's get the fuck out of here. I'll see y'all later.
All right,
I love you, Kirk. I love you, Kirk.
Kirk,
Get
thank
better.
you.
We love
Thanks,
you. We
man.
love you. Make sure.